Most video gamers do not realize that they are addicted to playing video games. When I was younger in elementary school, I remember wanting the Game Boy so bad. And I finally got it, and I used to play it every single day, faithfully, all day. When I was younger, I didn't have much responsibilities as a young kid, so it didn't really matter that much. But once I got to middle school, high schoolish, and I got the Nintendo DS, a PSP, a Wii, I was playing all day, every day, and my responsibilities increased. I had homework to do, I needed to study, I had chores to do at home, and I found myself being addicted to playing video games. And it was time consuming, it sucked up my day. I would think I'd just been playing for a couple of hours, but it actually had been 6 or more. The whole day was gone, and I didn't do anything productive that I was supposed to do, which caused my grades to go down as well because I hadn't studied, I hadn't done my work, and that's because I was playing video games. Now, at one point in time, they actually gotten taken away from me, and when they did, I was successful in school again. So them being taken away from me was a good thing. At first I was mad, of course, but it helped me in the long run, and I'm so glad I got them taken away from me because I was playing with them all day, every day. And video games are also unhealthy. They are unhealthy because your eating habits, number one, you're probably eating cookies, drinking sodas, chips, playing video games, which is bad for your health. And you probably play video games, at any time of the day, any part of the day, it doesn't matter. And it messes with your vision, especially if you're playing at night and your eyes are trying to focus on the game and you're playing in the dark. That is also bad for your vision. And video games increase aggression, and it can cause your relationships to suffer. If you're so consumed with playing a video game, you won't have any time for your family life, your children, if you have any. And video games glorify violence. They glorify prostitution, disrespecting women, and that's not good for your children. No child should ever play any of those games that glorify that, especially GTA. It makes violence fun. It's fun to shoot the older women or anybody else, to steal the police car. It's fun, and it makes you feel good to do it. Honestly, it really does. But I think you need to know how to switch from video games to reality. And I think some people don't know how to do that. And according to the World Health Organization, video game addiction is an illness. And 1 hour is the longest you should play a video game. If you play any longer than that, then that's not good for you. And if you play over 3 hours or more, it can cause problems with hyperactivity, your social skills. So you really need to put a time limit on yourself if you are playing a video game. I don't think it really serves a purpose, though. I mean, if it's not an educational video game, it's like no point. I mean, if you're bored, I guess you play a video game, but I think they're just negative altogether. And as time goes on, it's like anything bad continues to be glorified. And that's anything in the world. It doesn't matter what it is. It just keeps getting worse and worse. And as time goes on, I don't see video games getting any better. I mean, it's already fun to do the bad things. So it's going to keep being fun, and it's going to keep increasing violence and disrespect to everybody. And 9% of video gamers experience anxiety. So they're not helpful for you. They're just harming you, and you don't even realize it. And they just don't serve a purpose whatsoever. It's just like watching television. I can compare that to television because you can find yourself watching TV all day long, not even realizing the day is over. You haven't been productive. And yeah, I mean, now what? Like, you can't do anything anymore because it's over. And you probably had a test the next day, a quiz the next day. You're gonna fail. You're not gonna pass because you were too busy binge watching one of your favorite TV shows. So as far as now, I don't play games at all. And I'm actually glad that I don't, because if I did, I would probably be setting myself up for failure. And I definitely don't want to do that since I'm older now and I'm in college. And college is more important. So I don't hate video games. I don't hate them. But I think more adults should monitor their children and not let their children play those games. You know, I pick up those bad habits and take those bad habits with them to the real world. I think if you're going to let your child play video games, you definitely need to monitor it. Don't let them play those games that's not helpful for them, like GTA. All in all, video games just don't really serve a purpose. I mean, they don't. What does it do for you? It doesn't do anything. It just sucks your time away, which isn't a good thing. And I think they should just stop making them. But they keep making video games. Surprisingly, video games are still being made and people still play video games. It is what it is. Thank you.